Support your boy and donate $1 to the Patreon. No way it's branded. Power to the gamer. Rated E for everyone. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You guys know who it is. It's your guy. No way it's Brandon, coming at you guys again with another video for today. How are you guys doing, man? You guys doing well? You guys doing great? You guys doing absolutely stupendously fantastic as always, guys. We are back right at it with some Riders Republic, but today I am going to be showing you guys pretty much everything that I currently have in terms of my gear, in terms of my costume stuff, cosmetics, because a lot of you guys seemed pretty interested in seeing everything that I have in my inventory as it pertains to Riders Republic. And a few of you guys have asked me about a few months ago, but I kept kind of putting it off because in this game, I don't really have anything that you guys can't also get, if that makes any sort of sense. You know, I don't really have anything all that crazy. You know, I don't really have anything that I thought was worth showing, but for this video, I will be going through everything that I do have for those of you guys that are just interested, but I will also be showing you guys some stuff that I have seen in this game that is pretty exclusive. Now, there may be more items in this game as well, but these are just a couple of things that I have seen in this game that I personally do not have, but I've seen other players have it, and we will get to that point eventually, and I do have images and whatever, and one of these things I actually saw during a video that I had made, and I didn't make a comment on it, I don't think, for some reason. But anyway, hopefully you guys just enjoy looking through all of my stuff. And to kind of start it off, I don't have every single item that you can buy in the store, and I'm not sure if I've ever shared this, but I don't have everything from the daily shop or whatever, or just all the stuff that you can buy using bucks. Mainly because if you guys happen to be new to this game or whatever, basically how this game works is once you unlock something, it usually gets automatically added to your inventory. So if you unlock a new helmet, if you unlock goggles, whatever it is, all of that stuff gets added into the inventory automatically. And if I want to go and pick something to wear for the video or whatever, if I just want to go and change my helmet, I have to cycle through all of the stuff that I have. So in order for me to not waste too much time looking for the helmet that I want, right, I kind of pick and choose the stuff that I want to unlock most of the time, just because I don't want to have stuff in my inventory that I'm not going to use, right? Because then that it's just going to get in the way, I think, personally. It's just more of a personal preference per se. But anyway, some of the stuff that I have is pretty much, or actually most of it is mainly stuff that I really wanted, or some stuff I just happen to unlock by accident. But for me, I'm mainly interested in unlocking the downhill full face helmets, goggles, hoodies with gloves on them, some tapered mountain bike pants, some sneakers, and maybe a couple backpacks, and that's kind of it, to be honest with you. I kind of like to resemble the stuff that I wear in real life, so, you know, mainly some blacks, maybe some greens, whatever, right? But I'm pretty simple in that way in this game. Like, every now and then I'll see something cool in the Shack Daddy Bandits, right? So I'll go out of my way to unlock some cool looking stuff for the videos and just to, you know, kind of see how hard it is to unlock some stuff. But generally, if it wasn't through the sponsor program, or if it wasn't through the progress, whether if it was a seasonal progress, i.e. the Winter Bash or Season 2 Showdown progress stuff, or just a standard, you know, 7,000 star Golden Smoke Pack grind, right? So if it wasn't that stuff, you know, everything else is just kind of pick and choose, because as you rank up through all of these different progression systems in the game, i.e. sponsors, the 7,000 star grind, right? The seasonal grinds, right? The seasonal tiers, all that stuff gets automatically added for the most part. Correction, the seasonal stuff, once you unlock it, you have to go and claim it. So even some of that stuff for season 2, I didn't want to claim it because I don't want that taking up inventory space on my account. So that is why that if you guys do see some items unclaimed, that is why, because I chose not to claim it. But that's pretty much how I am with this game. And if this game did offer some kind of, I don't know, vault similar to maybe Destiny 2, where once you unlock something, you can vault it and not have it in your current active inventory, I would probably go out of my way to unlock every single thing in the game, but because there's no way to put stuff away, it's always just going to be there. I would rather not have it and use up my bucks because it's just going to get in the way of all of the stuff that I like to use, you know, the hoodies, some pants, helmets, whatever, right? So again, that might just be a silly reason, but I mean, that's just my reason for not going out of my way to buy every single thing, just because I'm not going to really use it all, right? But for the most part, I think everything that I have isn't anything all that crazy. I mean, if you guys want, be sure to see what the name of the item is if you want to ask me and see how I got certain items, or if you guys just want to know when I got it. I'll try to remember, because a lot of the stuff, I'll be honest with you, I don't really remember. I mean, I think some things I for sure remember, because like for example, there's a purple tank top with a yellow neck brace. I got that from a Shack Daddy. Now, I don't remember what that Shack Daddy bandit was, but I'll tell you, oh, it was a Shack Daddy, or it was from a sponsor. Or you guys can maybe go and look it up if you want on maybe some Google search it, see if something pops up. But if you guys are curious about certain items, feel free to ask me and I'll do my very best to remember. But it has been a while since I had unlocked some of these items, so please bear with your boy, because I may or may not remember how I unlocked some of the stuff. And also, you guys for sure let me know what items you like the best that I have, and what all you guys have. I mean, for the most part, I think a lot of the items in this game can be obtained and earned in some way, shape, or form, because just as I said, I don't have anything all that crazy, and I'm one to really grind out a game. I mean, i.e., Halo. I grind out a lot of Halos. So for those of you guys that were, you know, asking me, oh, show us what you have in like Riders Republic, I was all, I mean, I think I have cooler stuff in Halo, to be honest with you guys, because like, I mean, in Halo Infinite, I have the Halo 5 SR 152 emblem for my Spartan, for my weapons, the SR 152 Watchdog coatings for the armor, for the weapons and stuff like that, right? Even the nameplate and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. And you know, I have some of the Onyx stuff from ranked mode, and I have like these cool green weapon coatings for my BR and whatever, right? So I thought, you know, I think those things are a little more on the unique side, because for example, with the SR 152 stuff in Halo Infinite, you only got that when you got max rank in Halo 5, right? And that was no easy task. So that I think is pretty like worthy of showing you guys. But when it comes to Riders Republic, they don't really have anything like that. I mean, I think the closest thing is if you owned or if you played Steep, and once you play Riders Republic, the game will recognize that you played Steep. So then you get like the exclusive Steep title next to your gamer tags, right? So that's kind of the closest thing. But other than that, really the only cool thing that's kind of crazy is the Golden Smoke Pack, and that's more, or that's getting more and more common now. And that is why that I'm hoping maybe for, I don't know, year 2 or maybe season 3, highly doubt it though, but maybe more likely year 2 if Ubisoft chooses to have some kind of year 2 something going on. For maybe year 2 or just something, they really got to step up the overall progress and have players grinding out maybe like 10 Gs. I mean like 10k stars, because you really want players to keep grinding for something in this game. But again, that's just coming from somebody that really grinded out Halo Reach, Halo 5, and this isn't Halo, right? I get that, but when it comes to video games though, I know that there is a like top 1% of players that just really grind the game out. I think they kind of deserve to be able to earn something that the average player isn't going to be able to obtain. Now, some of you guys may disagree with that, but I think that is pretty fair, I think, because there are some pretty loyal players out there, and I think that they should be rewarded for grinding out a game so much. But beside that though, I mean, even for all of my gear and stuff, it's pretty simple. I mean, I think there are some new snowboards, some new bikes it seems, but I hadn't really grinded that out too much recently, so I'm gonna have to for sure check out the new stuff if there is new stuff, because I did see some question marks. I saw a lot of question marks as I was going through all my bikes, snowboards, and I think a few stuff from Funkies as well. And I think even for wingsuits, I was pretty surprised because I was like, oh, dude, I hate wingsuits so much. For those of you guys that have played with your boy, you know I cannot stand wingsuits. But now quickly talking about a couple of items that I have seen that I do not have that are pretty exclusive in some way, shape, or form. Now, I noticed in my most recent video, I saw a player wearing a black t-shirt, and the t-shirt said ZLAN on it. ZLAN. It was just a plain black t-shirt with green writing saying ZLAN. Some of you guys may or may not have noticed it. It's kind of a low-key item, if you will. It wasn't something too flashy, but it was something that I took notice of. I don't know if I took notice of it in the video, kind of forgot, but I did notice it nonetheless. Now, apparently, there is some kind of competition going on in France, and for those of you guys that are familiar with this competition, this LAN event, please feel free to let me know, but I don't know too much. Although I did do a little bit of digging just to kind of see what was going on with it. And apparently this is something that is out of the country, or this happened about a month ago outside of the US, right? It seems like this stuff was happening in France, so I don't really understand what's going on. All I know is competition, right? So this player that I had come across, I suspect that they were maybe one of the ZLAN players for one of these teams. I didn't really get to see individual player names or gamer tags. I just saw names of teams, so I'm not sure if this specific player, Legion Spears, was part of one of these trios of teams, or if he was maybe at the event and maybe because he attended it, he got this exclusive t-shirt. I'm not exactly sure. And I'm just telling you everything that I understand just from reading this stuff. But anyway, this is still pretty cool nonetheless. So whether if this player competed or if they just attended a competition, right, just as a spectator, either way, they have this exclusive thing. And I'm not sure if it was like a code that they had to input. You know, I don't know if they got some kind of like code from the competition and they said, hey, go and input this on your Xbox thing or on your Ubisoft thing, whatever it was. But somehow their ZLAN competition t-shirt was tied to their account, which is super cool to see. So it would be cool if we had some more stuff like that going on, maybe in the US, so that, you know, some of us can see some pretty, or actually get our hands on some cool stuff like that. But beside that one, that is one exclusive thing. And the other one is the Ubisoft Dev Team. So I had come across a image or a picture of an Ubisoft dev member, and they had this super cool looking jersey. I mean, they have like pants, or rather shorts, with it. And I don't think that this helmet is part of their whole getup. I think that's just the default. But look at this jersey though. It says Dev Team on it, front and back. No number, lightning bolt. Super cool looking purple. This one is for sure flashy. This one is pretty flashy looking. I did actually see the dev in game, or rather on somebody's picture in Riders Republic, and they also seem to have some kind of gas mask looking thing. It looks like a white skull, and it kind of looks like something that would have smoke coming out of it, but there was no smoke coming out of it. And this is super cool, mainly because this really reminds me of, again, Halo, right? I compare this game a lot to Halo for some reason, but hey, don't blame me, man. So in Halo, back when Bungie was making Halo games, or really more specifically in Halo Reach. So in Halo Reach, Halo 3 as well, right? Because with the whole recon thing, right? But more specifically, in Halo Reach, you had something called, or you were able to have something called the Flaming Helmet. And the Flaming Helmet was essentially a thing that you got as a DLC exclusive if you pre-ordered the Legendary Edition of Halo Reach. But if you came across a Spartan with a blue flaming helmet in Halo Reach, that, my friend, was a Bungie developer for Halo Reach. That was super crazy. So now that 343 creates Halo games and 343 developed Halo Infinite, when you come across a Spartan with blue flames in the game, that is a 343 industry developer. So in Riders Republic, once I saw this, it just reminded me of like blue flame status, right? You're all, holy crap, that's super cool, because you see a player wearing something completely different from what anybody else has, right? Something exclusive to the devs, and that just got me super excited to see this, because I'm all, dang, dude, these guys looking clean. They got chains on? Like, hey, yo. But yeah, I think that this is a pretty cool thing for the dev team to have. Although I honestly would have thought that they would have maybe went hard on maybe their own version of the Golden Smoke Pack, right? I mean, I thought that they would have maybe had the Golden Smoke Pack helmet and maybe made it purple. You know, maybe even make the smoke just all purple, or maybe like all blue or something. You know, something that'll really stand out. Even their little gas mask, from what I saw, it doesn't have smoke come out of it. So I'm pretty surprised that they don't have something like that. And I kind of wish they did, because then they would really stand out more. Because anytime you see somebody wearing some kind of like smoke helmet, you always see them. So if you saw a dev wearing a like smoke helmet that was a completely different color from everybody else's, you're all, whoa, what is that, right? So anyway, this is another thing that is pretty exclusive in this game, and again, I think it's pretty cool. I don't have this stuff, but you know, I don't have anything all that great, but I did want to show to you guys that this stuff does exist. There may be other little things that I'm not completely aware of, but these are things nonetheless that I thought that you guys would be pretty interested in. But yeah, so hopefully at some point, maybe Ubisoft can start allowing players to get maybe a little more exclusive items, right? Not just through Shack Daddies, but maybe through little competitions, or even add some clan rewards, because as it stands right now, you don't get anything exclusive for being in a clan, because other games have clans and they also have clan rewards. So usually, for example, in Halo 5, if you joined a clan, then you and your clan members can earn progress, you know, by making your way through challenges such as getting over, I don't know, 1 million kills or something like that. Cumulative kills, right? So if you guys achieve that, then you got to unlock this like helmet. I think it was called the Achilles for Halo 5. So basically, point being, Halo 5, they had clans, and there were clan rewards if you complete clan challenges. So hopefully Ubisoft can have something like that in this game. That would be a little more on the somewhat exclusive side, or at least have it just be something that people can really grind out for as well. But you guys for sure let me know what you think of the stuff that I have. Again, you know, it's nothing all that cool. I don't have anything all that crazy. But, you know, some of you guys really wanted to see it, and I showed it to you, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. And then again, feel free to comment down below some of the stuff that you guys have, or if you guys have any questions about how I got something just be sure to check and see what that item was called, and then I'll try to reference back and remember exactly how I unlocked that thing. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. You know, I thought that this was going to be a pretty boring one, but I tried to give you guys some new information with it. And hopefully I showed you guys some stuff that you just hadn't seen before. Because I don't know how many of you guys know about the Ubisoft Dev Team having exclusive gear. And I don't know how many of you guys knew about the whole ZLAN T-shirt thing. Super sick. But anyway, guys, that's going to have to do it for this one. If you guys can please like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the content, that would be absolutely stupendously fantastic as always, guys. And as usual, I will see you in the next one, and cue the outro.